down, big guy. All right.
This is a hostile audience.
Hostile crowd. You may have to crack some heads here tonight. I'm even talking like one of those guys now when you're here.
I'm retired. I'm retired.
Oh, you are? Well, you're out of it.
I retired a year and a half ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Any trouble getting through the metal detector today on the airport? Yeah.
Not really. Not really.
Kind of a snappy dresser now. This is, looks like fashions by Davy Crockett, apparently. Yeah, not really kind of a hip snake kind of thing?
Well, actually, these here are interesting because those are my Dalmatian boots.
Dalmatian boots. Somewhere there's a lonely firehouse tonight somewhere.
You know how when you some places you go and you pick out lobster that you want to eat?
Mm-hmm.
Well, here down in Mexico, you pick out the Dalmatian pups. The closer the spots, the younger the pup.
Well, the key to show business is winning the crowd in that first time you come out,
Well, now I'm getting more used to it because that's the response I'm more used to.
Now, have you always been kind of an unconventional dresser here?
Yeah, I have. I did at age 18, I enlisted into the United States Navy and did 4 years in the Navy Underwater Demolition SEAL Team, which is the Navy Special Forces, which is real rigorous training, and I'm a Vietnam veteran. And I promised, thank you. And and the Dalmatian boots actually, they're synthetic, so you can all rest easy. But, no, I promised myself, Jay, when I came out of the military that no one would ever tell me how to dress again.
Apparently they haven't.
Not even Ron's father's going to do it.
So are you on the road an awful lot?
I used to be. When I wrestled, I watched a clip of you, and I think you enjoy the road, don't you?
I like it. I mean, it's fun.
Yeah,
I think we get a little different crowd there, but it's...
Well, not always.
No, not always. No, I've seen some of my crowd.
But, I spent 11 years wrestling, and it's a tough life because you basically live out of a suitcase. And I got tired of that. That's why I like doing films now a little bit more because then when I go away from my family, I'm gone for a couple of months, but then you make enough money to where you can rest for 4 months.
Yeah, you rest for 4 months.
Yeah.
So how about now, it seems to be a lot more lady wrestlers going. Was that... is that something fairly new? What is your feeling on that?
Well, if they want to, fine. There's some tough lady wrestlers. The Fabulous Moolah. I don't think I ever wanted to wrestle her.
Fabulous Moolah.
Yeah, anybody that's ever seen her in her day, I'll tell you, she was one tough customer that I avoided.
Really? But they never had men and women wrestling.
No.
You didn't see our 50-foot woman.
No. Yeah, I saw her earlier.
We're going to have you wrestle her right after this recording.
On Andre.
Now, I think Predator is your first film, right?
Yeah, Predator's my first. My second is Running Man, which I did with Maria Conchita.
Oh, is that right? You two did a film together.
You broke my neck.
You broke your neck in the film. You don't strike me as that kind of guy.
No, I've never had a guy break my neck before. Great experience.
Tell me about... Now, we have a clip here from Predator.
Okay.
I've seen the film, and you were very impressive in the film. You did a terrific job.
Thank you. Well, for me, Predator was like a Peggy Sue Got Married type thing. Truthfully, at age 35, I was able to go back and kind of do what I used to do at age 18.
Right, but rather than go back and make love, you go back and kill the people you couldn't kill when you were age 18, right?
Sure. And then the better thing is we shoot blanks now instead of real bullets, which makes it nicer. But the scene you're going to see here is we've just come across some of our allies who we found skinned alive in trees.
Oh.
And we've assumed that the guerrillas have did this, so naturally we're going to wreak some havoc upon these guerrillas.
Wreak some havoc?
Yeah.
Okay.
Upon these guerrillas. But really what did it was a space creature and a space alien, which at this point...
Here we go.
Welcome back to Guardian of Chaos, the YouTube channel, here for Chaos Corner. Doing the voiceover so we don't get any copyright strikes, we don't screw with the algorithm. I can't thank you guys enough for being here. Shout out to my moderators, the OTS Tribal Queen and Austin Nance, my brother from another mother. Drop an elbow on that like button and come on back.
And that was about 90% of the dialogue in the film right there, wasn't it?
No, not really. That scene actually was after we had wreaked this havoc.
Havoc. No, wait a minute, let's get back.
And after you do that, then you have to lighten the situation up a little.
Right.
You know, after you've
Now,
killed
is it
28
Havoc
acres.
or Havoc?
I don't know, Havoc.
Havoc is the old Shaw. No, that was Savok.
I'm from Minnesota, you know.
Is that what they say? They say Havoc?
Yeah, I'm from Minneapolis, and we have our own language and
See,
style.
that sounds more like an Israeli candy. Have some Havoc. You know,
I gotta tell you, Jay, you're on tonight.
well, thank you. Now you also have a band, right?
I did. I played around in some music. I had a band that I called the Soldiers of Fortune.
Soldiers of Fortune, man.
We
played a lot of hippie joints, I guess. They don't laugh, you kill the audience. You get out of here.
Right. If not, I bring out Old Painless, the minigun I shot. But we didn't play the kind of
Old
music.
Painless.
That's the minigun that I shoot.
What kind of music did you play with
We
these
played
soldiers
rock
of
and
Fortune?
roll. We played some original stuff, and I found that helped my acting career more than anything, really.
Really?
Yeah, because I had never sung before or never played harmonica.
And nobody's going to tell you you're bad, really. So
Well, what we did, the key to harmonica, and I'm sure Doc can verify this, is you buy the harmonica in the key of the song, and therefore you can never be out of key then.
yeah, but then you can only play the same song for the rest of your life.
And then the way we covered it, we called it New Wave Harp.
New Wave Harp.
Yeah, because that way, no matter what it sounds like, you can cover it by calling it New Wave.
Clever idea.
I'm always thinking.
Yeah. Let me ask you now, in Predator, the clip we saw, now obviously it didn't look like the bat launch, the bat here at Paramount or something. What did you do? Did you get a location? Did you go to Thailand or something?
No, we were down in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, and Palenque, Mexico.
Oh, okay.
For
That's
about
very pretty.
2.5 months down there. Well, it's pretty if you're along the shore. You get in where we were about 50 minutes in, and it becomes real dense jungle, and they have what are called coral snakes down there.
Now, I guess we're looking at one right now.
Actually, they're a lot smaller. They call them two-step snakes, because if they bite you, you got 2 steps.
Oh, that's nice, as opposed to the one-step snake, which is much crueler.
Yeah, much crueler.
We'll be right back with Snakes and Hats and Dalmatians right after that. Thanks. I want to thank my guests. Ron, where are you off to? You got something coming up?
Yeah, actually, November 6th on PBS. I was lucky enough to get involved with a film called AIDS: Changing the Rules, and it's going to air on PBS November 6th. Check it
Okay,
out.
great. Maria, you're off to New York to start a film with Nicolas Cage.
Yes, The Vampire's Kiss.
Right, you got that line of all former meat clothing coming out there, possibly. Oh, you got a film where you're off to New Orleans.
I'm off to New Orleans in September to do a film
Hey,
down
I'm
there.
out to find vacuum cleaner bags. Anyway, listen, Johnny, thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow night. My guests will be Jimmy Walker, Beverly D'Angelo.